In today's video, I want to go through the steps of building a beat. And for me, it's very simple. I just use my desktop and the studio equipment that I have on my computer. I don't have a drum box or anything like that, nothing too extravagant. All the steps are going to be very simple. I'm just going to be using the equipment that I have already installed on my computer, which is Mixcraft 9. And let's get into it. So, depending on how I feel on any given day, I might start with the melody first, or I may start with the drums. Today, let's just start with the drums because that's the easiest thing for me sometimes to do. Unless I already have a tune in my head where I would start with the melodies. But what you would do is let's switch this to we're going to go here to the percussion section, and I'm going to use the drum kit. So that way I have a wide variety of sounds that I can put in, and I'm going to choose the 9-inch drums today. You can choose whatever ones you want, but I just like the sounds, this and these. So let's go there. So I've selected that, and then here I can go all the way up and down here to hear all the different sounds. So what I'll do is I already know what sounds I kind of want to have in here. So I'm thinking something in my head like so let's just find those sounds. Okay, there we go. There's one right there. So I'm going to change this to that so I can write on the board. And when I do drums, I like to make these as small as possible because as the metronome, as that goes across the different beats, I can make it faster or slower by the size that I'm using. So I'm going to use everything about this size for my drums. Really, for me, making beats is like a quiet, so excuse me if there's not going to be any talking in the majority parts of this video because I'm just trying to get the sounds from out of my head onto the computer screen. So I'm going to open this up a little bit because I think I want to add some more in here. I'm going to put it at the 3. And what I like to do is make sure that I'm staying steady with what I already did. So let me see, this is not quite on that. I'm just gonna slide that over a little bit. And I'm gonna just do the same thing all the way across. I could copy and paste this. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. As a matter of fact, I don't really like any of this. I'm just going to delete all of that. I think I'm going to start with that. I like the way that sounds. And the reason why I like to have this going as I'm putting in the sounds I want to hear is because then I can hear how fast or how slow I want the beat to go. So I'm going to let that continue to go across so I can add the sounds in as I want to hear. playing around with how I actually want the end of it to sound, but at least I got to tune out the dun 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 dun. And then I could switch it around and make these, now that I have them in their places, I can make this any drum sounds that I want. But again, let me just listen to it. And then from there, I'll put in melodies and different things like that. But the most important thing about building a beat is don't rush yourself. You just got to be patient. You got to let it, like, let the music tell you how it wants to sound. Sometimes we come in with an idea and we don't get it all the way out, but sometimes what we do get out sound a lot better than what we was thinking. Or we might be shocked about what we actually created. It might not be the direction that we wanted to go, and then we discover something new. So have fun with this. And as always, don't be too hard on yourself. This is strictly for fun.